watch you bow your head each day. It's the little things that make you feel this way. Don't let their words fill you up with doubt. Lift your head and watch your dreams branch out. Don't you give up now. You have made your vows. You might not know how, but you will find the key. Feel your soul arise from that spark in your eyes. Watch it come alive. This is your destiny.
All right, guys, a couple hours later and we got her cleaned out pretty decent. We got the grade set so everything will flow right down to the water. We got the water's edge done so that you can easily walk right into it. That giant mound of manure that was up there, that's still there, but now you can actually use the space, where before it was just a blob sitting out there that you couldn't use. Now the cows and horses got free run back and forth, and we can bring tractors in and we're good to go. So, but we're not done. Let me show you what's next. You're driving me nuts, dog. This dog in the cities runs away, can't keep it home. Bring it out on the farm, boom, she won't leave me. She has to be 3 feet away from me. This is it, guys. See this? See this? It's got to go down to there. Doesn't look like much. This translates to about 2 feet of manure all through here. How does 6 inches translate to 2 feet? Well, just trust me. That's what she said. So we got to clean all this out, pile it up. Now this we are going to stockpile because we are going to harvest this soil sooner than we harvest that stuff down there. So let's get to cleaning this mess up. Actually, you know what? Let's take a close look. Well, if it doesn't start raining, because it's raining on us right now. That could make it really interesting. This is manure. Yep. 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 Pure manure. Feet of manure. Now I'm going to want to come in here and do this, but Uncle Tom never wants me to. I don't know why. He always stops me. Always. I don't know what always means, but man, there's lots of manure in here. We'll have to see what the rain's going to do, what the weather's going to do. Well, I found where I want to put my GoPro, up there, but the ladder's shot. So we're going to make do. This'll work. Now the manure in this upper barnyard is nowhere near as decomposed as the manure was in the lower barnyard that we did in a previous video. The manure that's up here actually has big chunks of hay still mixed in it, and it's just in its more raw format. So this is going to be a little bit different than what we did the first time around. So the hay isn't really heavy as much as it is sticky, meaning that it just mats together, and you got to actually try to break this matting apart to be able to pick it up, making it a different kind of a challenge than working with dirt. This ASV can push more than it can actually carry. Well, actually, it does both pretty well. But in this case, what I'm really trying to do is get a big monster pile in front of the machine and then just use the power of the ASV to come back from the opposite side and push it to its final destination. This is going to allow me to move 3-4 times more than I could carry, even if I filled the bucket up extra heaping full. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this out of the barnyard where we need the space for the animals, and I'm putting it outside of the pasture area and mounding it up so it'll compost faster. We'll actually then use this as rich topsoil for gardens, for lawns, or for whoever basically wants any of it. So about halfway through this project, it did start to rain on us, and I didn't think the rain was that big of a deal until I actually finished up the whole job. And my Uncle Tom said, you know, we got about a half-inch of rain in about 10 minutes. And I'm like, what? Inside the ASV, it wasn't noticeable, other than the fact that I couldn't see jack diddly squat anymore. The rains and the wet ground didn't make any difference in the working conditions. That kind of blew me away. So normally when you're working working and it starts raining, you try to keep working until you notice until you see a noticeable loss of performance in the piece of equipment that you're running. I didn't think we got that much rain because there was no loss of performance in this ASV while I was running it. Here's a view inside the cab while I was operating it. You can see that it wasn't the easiest to see out of, but she just kept going. So it starts raining so hard that my uncle on the side is trying to tell me to stop, and I get distracted, and you're gonna see what happens. I'm telling him I just need 5 more minutes. That hurt all at once. I know my uncle wants me to stop, but I'm not a quitter, and I'm not about to because I'm not experiencing any power or performance issues. I'm going to keep going with this thing just to see if who's going to win, the mud, the manure, the rain, or the ASV. Luckily it wasn't a long rain, it was just a short, heavy one, which meant I could wipe the cameras off so you guys could see what was going on and keep working. Now I know maybe some of you guys are thinking this has got to be one smelly, stinky, nasty job, but this is cow manure, and actually I kind of like the smell of cow manure. I don't like the smell of pig manure, but cow manure is not too bad. It's just kind of got this little bit of a sweet smell to it. And something that smells really good is silage. Oh my God, you put me in a silo full of nice silage that's been cooking for a while. That smells so good they should make a car air freshener out of it. If they did, I'd buy one. Guarantee it. Now getting underneath the lean-to is probably the trickiest part for 2 reasons. One, the posts were never buried deep enough, meaning that I can't dig down too far because just digging down too far will kick the posts out and the whole lean-to will flop over. And then of course there's the fact that there are a lot of posts in there, and I want to try to get in and work in between those things so that I can get all of that built up manure out of there. Another reason that makes it tricky is because the manure's been built up so high that I don't know if my skid steer is going to hit the top of it. In fact, I'm going to get out and check my camera just to see if I've clonked it off a couple times while I'm trying to get in and underneath that. How much rain?
About a ½ inch of rain we got.
While I was working? Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It poured.
It didn't even phase it.
No.
Didn't even feel like it. Half-inch of rain.
It poured. Why do you think I had to put a truck about 3 times?
Well, we got her all done. Wrapped up. Looks good. Got underneath cleaned up. Even got it graded pretty decent. I got it graded better, but Uncle Tom cut me off.
Yes, I cut you off. You got too wet and slimy in there.
I could have done a better job.
Well, you did a lot better than you should have been done.
So we even got this graded all through here. We got this ramp cut down so that now we can bring a trailer in and the cows can come in and out, go onto the trailer without jumping. Because this used to come up and then drop down right here. So now they got a nice even spot. Well, all right, you guys, that's all we got for today. I hope you enjoyed this. We got more stuff that we can do around here. There's always work to do on the farm, and you can always tell when I get back on the farm because at least one of my 2 eyes starts to swell shut. Gotta love them allergies. All right, you guys, tell me how your day went and what your adventures were in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Love reading how things are going for you guys. And while you're here, guys, check out these other 2 videos that I'm gonna put right here, 1 and 2. And God bless you guys. And go get them, you guys. And I think she earned her keep. Pretty sure she earned her keep today. A half-inch of rain. I didn't even realize we got that much rain while I was working.